All right. So Katie reaches out to me yesterday and she goes, Chris, we have 175 training decks that you've done in the last 2 years. I said, oh, good. I'll just pull one and we'll repurpose it. Nope. I'm psychotic. I get up at 4 o'clock this morning and I build a fresh deck because I always have fresh ideas and I don't want to give you anything stale. So I put together a new training deck here with some new things and some new ideas. As always, this call is being recorded, albeit it's very private. It goes over to our insider training catalog that we have inside of school. So if you've never gone back into the archives from 2024, 25, 26, they're all in there, organized by month and topic. So, feel free to go back into the archive and watch anything that you need. We've got a bunch of new teammates here at Improvify because we're growing like bananas and we're making sure that we're hiring enough client success managers to support you the best that we possibly can. And a lot of our newbies are going into the trainings and they're just like, oh my God, information overload. Like, could you imagine listening to me for 8 hours? Oh my God. I couldn't. So anyway, let's dive into this. Brandy, give me a thumbs up. Can you see my screen? You can hear me okay? Fantastic bananas. All right, presenting financing to the point of sale, how to structure affordability and close more deals. I like to start this off with what's up and what's new. This is a new page. What's new and what's up? Meaning, what is Scoville up to now? Madman, crazy man. And what happened in the marketplace yesterday? This should make you feel really good about being in in home improvements. If you haven't read the news about Blackstone purchasing the Champions Group, which is a private equity organization of air conditioning, electric, and plumbing people, $2.5 billion. Blackstone is coming into our space. Wow. So, you're in a good place. You're in home improvements. Blackstone doesn't make investments in things like this if we were in an industry that was failing. You get me? I hope that you hear this, whoever's here. Blackstone does not invest in markets and in institutions that are failing. They invest in institutions and organizations that are winning. If you're in roofing, windows, doors, exterior, they're going to be coming for you next, baby. So you're not going to lose against Blackstone because you're bigger, better, and you're the best in the marketplace because of everything that you do. So don't be scared. You can still beat the pants off of these people. There's a lot of things that they don't do properly. Offer financing. Private equity, venture capital, Blackstone, they still don't know anything about how to make sure that the boat is rowing in the right direction. So anyway, if you haven't checked out that news, go check it out. Next, Reno Ready. If you follow me on social media, you're going to see a little bunch of splatterings and talky talk about Reno Ready. What is Reno Ready? Now, I haven't figured out what the logo is going to look like, so you might see a bunch of different logos. But I'm the type of guy that creates solutions first and then figures out all the fancy stuff later. So Reno Ready is this. It's a specialized home improvement financing program by Improvify. And essentially what we want to do is create a network of realtors, contractors, and consumers to connect. And what does that mean for you, Nancy, in your marketplace? There's probably 25 really good real estate agents in your marketplace. We want to help you develop a relationship with those realtors. Why? Let me explain why. And we want to create a platform and a marketing platform. We want to brand it because we want you to be the key person that they reach out to when they need help, an estimate, a repair, or replacement on whatever the home improvement is that you do. Why? Because they have homeowners and home sellers that are either on the buy side or the sell side that need your services but don't know you and don't know who to go to for a trusted experience. They also may or may not have money. If someone's selling a home and they have to do a bunch of repairs to put on the market, sometimes they need money to do it. That is where you, as an Improvify certified contractor, can do both. You can give them the money and the repair. Let's talk about the sell side. When somebody buys a home, i.e. Chris Scoville in Alabama, the first thing that I do when I buy a home is start doing what? Electric, fans, plumbing. I got to put up a fence to protect the dogs. I'm moving to an area that I don't know anybody. Who do I trust the most? My realtor. So if I ask my realtor, hey, I need a fence contractor, and the fence is going to be about 25 grand because it's a big lot. Do you got anyone? She should have a bunch of fence pros, certified, improved contractors she can refer me. And if I go, hey, I just spent all my money on the home, I need a personal loan, then I go to Improvify to get it. So this is the beauty of what we're trying to create, what we will create for you. Because we have consumers that come to Improvify. And I want to give them back to you because you're a certified contractor here. Do you follow me? Does this make sense? This is just another value-added thing that I want to give to you as a client at Improvify to help you grow your business and help these homeowners. And the best way that I can think about it, doing it is going through the realtors because they have the relationships on the buy side and the sell side. I hope that this digs and it makes sense. So all I have to do is create a website, create a landing page, create a directory, create a network, and give you marketing materials and give you the top 25 contractors for you to call out to develop this rapport relationship and referral platform with. And oh, by the way, you're trusted, vetted, Improvify certified contractor. Oh, by the way, you offer financing solutions for the customers. I hope that this makes sense. Now, how do I know that this will work? This isn't theory. I already did it. I built this program for Keller Williams and Curbio over at Service Finance. I've already done it, so I know that it works. Cool. Just letting you know what's coming. It's exciting stuff, and because you're here, you're the only ones that know about it. The folks that aren't here, well, they're not going to really know about it until we reach out to them and say, hey, we've got a rental ready program, and they're going to be like, what the hell's that? Well, you should have come to training. All right, the truth about financing. Most of your competitors, thank God, treat financing like Plan B. Plan B is they go out, they do the demo, they do the pitch, and then they're like, oh, hey, just by the way, we've got financing. They bring it up after they reveal the price. $25,000 roof. Customer is starting to already object. I need to think about it. That costs a lot. Oh my gosh, we don't have that. Some of your contractors and competitors that you compete with in your local market have no idea how to present financing comfortably and professionally and confidently, but you do. The result for your competitors is lower close rates. They lose the deals. Lower ticket sizes because they're not upselling or cross-selling. Best, better, good. Good, better, best. Margin erosion because they're not building in proper margins. If they are offering financing, they lose on their profitability. And financing is literally not a rescue tool. It's not a, what's that thing that you throw into the water when someone's drowning? A life preserver? It's not that. It's part of your pitch. It's part of your business. It's part of your presentation, for goodness sakes. It's natural. It just fits into what you do. It's the buying strategy. The consumers are going to buy the home improvement because they don't have you over for fun. They're going to buy from somebody. But so if you make the buying experience easy and comfortable and educate them on your consumer credit center and how you have affordability, the chances of you selling increase exponentially. That's why you're here. See, this isn't you. These are your competitors. These are the people that aren't here at Improvify. You offer it early, always, often, and in every single thing that you do. First case scenario is mindset shift. Why is mindset shift so important? Because you may have just hired a sales rep that doesn't have a confident mindset. They may not be here today. They may have not gone through the courses that I've created for them to educate them so they can feel comfortable. So their mindset when they go into a sale is nervous. They are pitching the product. They're pitching the features and the benefits. They're not offering financing. So they're not structuring the buying decision or helping the customer with the buying decision. They don't ask, do you want to finance this? What your customers, your sales pros that are comfortable say, hey, you know, we've got a consumer credit center. A lot of our customers choose payment solutions that fit their needs the best. Some of our customers love this 18-month no interest promo program. I'll tell you about that. Some of our customers just prefer a long-term loan with the payment option. out of these two solutions, what sounds best for your needs? Your sales reps present like this, early, always, often, and all the time, confidently. It's a natural thing for your customer to go, wow, that's interesting. Tell me more about your consumer credit center. It isn't rocket science, but your sales reps can learn these scripts and they can say, hey, which particular payment solution looks best for you, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Oh, you're going to pay me cash? Cool. We take that too. But we most certainly don't discount anything. You control the payment conversation. You can control the sale. I just had a wonderful conversation with a guy that's leaving the solar industry in Florida, and he's coming onto our platform. He's in Broward County. I've known him for years. Great guy, hard worker, built a business up from the ground up with his own money. And he's shifting because solar is dead in Florida for many reasons. And I explained to him very quickly, why we offer secured loans. I said, because not all of your customers want an unsecured loan. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, well, some of your customers are going to go, I'm going to go to local Baker Credit Union, man. Justin, I'll call you back. I said, if you let them walk, you may lose the deal. But if you can control the payment conversation, you can control the sale. Easy peasy. Cool. Why it matters. When financing is presented correctly, your close rates can increase 15 to 30%. Don't believe me? Start offering financing properly. Average ticket increases. Best, better, good, good, better, best. When your customer applies for financing for $25,000, they find out that they get approved at $50,000. Watch what happens to their buying decision. You don't believe me? Go to an auto place and go buy the work truck. And then go find out from the F&I guy that you actually qualify for the Lariat. I bet your wife doesn't let you drive home in the work truck. I bet you're driving home in the XL, the XLT, or the Lariat. We make buying decisions based on our approvals. One more case just to make sure you get this. When you buy a home, you go get pre-qualified for a mortgage. If you're pre-qualified for a mortgage for $500,000, you're probably not looking at $200,000 homes. Your wife has you looking at $550,000 homes. Why? Well, because you got approved and your buying power is your buying power. It's the same thing in home improvements. I hope that this is making sense. Your obstacles and objections that you create or are created in the sales process, I need to think about it, will decrease. That's out of our budget, will decrease. Price objections soften because you're not scaring them with a $25,000 price tag. It's $225 a month or 12 months, same as cash. Which option works best for you? No longer are they staring at $25,000. They're looking at two options that they get to make a buying decision from. Your margins stay protected. Why? Well, shoot, I'm writing a book right now on dealer fees and how to build proper margins. Valerie got a peek at that this morning. She's like, Chris, you're nuts. I'm like, yes, I am. I know. Who would write a book about dealer fees? Me. I am an absolute geek. But my job is to protect your profitability margins. If a lender's charging you 4.25, should you take it on the chin for 4.25? No. You just simply zero cost average it in across the board and offer $10,425 roofs instead of $10,000. If they take the 12-month promo, the margin is covered. The consumer paid for the cost of financing within the cost of the project. But Chris, what if they take a no dealer fee program? Great, you just made an extra $425. You don't adjust your price. Cash equals credit. More on that to come. Please read my book or buy my book. I don't know. I probably won't sell it. I'll probably just give it away. That's revenue control, by the way. Introduce financing early. You guys, look, it's a broken record. I don't care. I'll say it over and over and over again. In your marketing, in your ads, 100% financing, no interest for 12 months. Easy, affordable payment solutions, easy apply, soft credit check, no prepayment penalty. These are sexy words that you use in your ads. Blogs and articles so you can educate your consumers on your consumer credit center. Offers on your website, a website page, your consumer credit center. Like this stuff all matters in your marketing. In your demo, the setup, whoever answers the phone, speed to need, speed to lead. Hey, when Chris comes out tonight at 7 to meet with you and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, both legs, make sure you ask them about our special snow promo. There's a snow promo today. What do you mean? Well, our lenders gave us special rates on a promo, and it's only good when the snow is falling. Look, I don't know what you say. I don't care. But mention it on the demo so when your sales pro shows up, they get to go, hey, did Amy tell you about our special snow promo? What is it? Well, it's a 12-month or an 18-month, same as cash, no interest, and it's only good this month. The lenders gave us a special program. At the point of need, at the point of demo. The laminate. The laminate that John makes for you, if you don't have this, reach out to your client success manager. John will make this for you, branded with your colors. Why is this important? Because it's visual. It ain't AI, and it's something that your consumers can look at and touch. So when you walk into the home and you slap it down on the table and you hop up on the roof or go look at the siding or the gutters or the garage door or whatever you sell, they may be looking at this thing going, wow, Relentless Roofing Company, Consumer Credit Center. Our experts will help you with your loan needs. Easy applied, 2 to 20 year, no prepayment penalty, soft credit check. Oh, they're reading this thing, and when you come in, they may go, hey, tell us about your Consumer Credit Center. Your laminate placement, just something this simple could sell a job for you and also help your newbies speak to financing. Or you could just scan the QR code for a secured loan on the back. Why make this difficult? Laminate placement. The walkabout. No, Mr. Smith, this is going to be expensive. Look at the size of that hole in your roof. Ha ha ha. Of course it's going to be expensive. Who cares? We have affordable payment solutions through our Consumer Credit Center. We're here to help you with affordability. Don't worry about writing me a big fat check. It doesn't have to be serious and salesy. You can have some fun with it because home improvements ain't cheap. And your customers don't even know that they can finance this stuff until you freaking tell them. Best, better, good. Price presentation, the close. Don't wait for price resistance. Introduce it early on your discovery. Most homeowners use our smart monthly payment options to get exactly what they want without having to drain their own savings or 401k or sell their Bitcoin. Ha ha ha. Normalize it. You can have fun. You don't have to be a serious snail. I don't know, serious snail. Now I'm picturing a snail being at the sales process with binocular glasses on being serious. I'm going to have to make a post. Serious snail salesman. That's a tongue twister. Remove the fear. Like, I've seen sales reps create their own obstacles and objections. Like, don't do that. Make it easy for them to buy. They're going to buy from someone. They may as well buy from you. Why early matters. It just sets up the entire framework. It removes all the obstacles and objections about price that you're about to show them at the end. Look at my screen. It just went huge at the end of the estimate. If you want, if you wait, the price can feel big and shocking and, oh my God, we got to sleep on this. If you wait at the end, financing can make you look and feel desperate. You bring it out at the back of your pocket like you get an ace. Wow, yeah, that is expensive. Hey, I forgot to mention, we do financing here. Oh gosh. The whole idea of being a consumer credit center is to set yourself up as a differentiator in the marketplace so people know you, like you, and trust you, and you stand out as a differentiator because you have a consumer credit center. We most certainly don't want the homeowner to feel pressured because financing can help remove pressure and make it easy because you're bringing them affordability. Payments feel planned, financing feels normal, decisions feel controlled. Half of this job is the confidence of showing up and having control in how you help them buy from you, not your competitors. Step 2, sell the payment, not the price. Homeowners don't decide on $28,400. They like to decide on monthly payments. People buy comfort and then they justify mathematically. Let me explain it to you like this. You need a new lazy boy. You go to Ashley Furniture. You walk into Ashley Furniture and they say, hi, welcome to Ashley Furniture. Which promotion offer brought you in today? What? Wait a minute. She didn't ask me what I was here to buy. She mentioned what inspired you to come in today to look at which particular promotional offer we have right now. We have 2. One is 5 years, no interest, and another is low monthly payment option. Now you're like, I'm not buying a lazy boy. I'm buying the whole damn living room because I had no idea that I could fill my house up with a bunch of crappy furniture that won't even last 5 years and not have to pay any interest on it or make any payments for 5 years. You're no longer buying a lazy boy. You're buying an entire home full of furniture that you've financed because Ashley Furniture didn't say, "Hi, are you looking for a lazy boy?" They didn't paint themselves in a corner to sell one item. They opened up the gamut for you to come in and buy everything. Where did I learn this? Jay Abraham. What promotional offer brought you in today? I didn't even know you had promotional offers. Tell me more. The words that I say can be adapted to your business. You just have to think how to put them together properly to inspire people to buy more, buy better, best, better, good, good, better, best. If they object on rate, I did an entire training on it last week. I had an elephant. I think I've got an image. We'll wait for it. But if they object to rate, interest rates are high. Arr. Well, of course they are. You have an 850 credit score. You deserve a 1.99% 80 year. If you don't like the rate, you know what? Let's do an 18-month no interest. If they object to the monthly, stretch the term. You can go all the way up to a 30-year or a 20-year here. It'd improve it fine. If they object to financing, then sell them on cash, but just don't give them discounts. See what we did? We presented 3 options for them to say yes to you. I don't care if they use financing. If financing was the thing that they saw in the ad and the offer online or on your website to drive them to you, fantastic. Let them pay you cash. Check, credit card, borrowed money. It don't matter to me. I just want you to win. Well, there's the elephant. I came up with this concept. Somebody said, "Well, sure is an elephant in the room." And I was like, "Yeah, there's an elephant in your sales process too." I'm sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. The 2 paths to close. The left side of the road is lower monthly payment options, longer terms, promotional no interest financing solutions, budget clarity, right? The right side is where we concentrate on what the interest rate is, where we concentrate on the math. We're overthinking things and not helping. We're creating and creating our own obstacles and objections. Your sales pros have a choice. Please have them go to the left. If they need training on how to go to the left, reach out to your client success manager. We'll do another go-to-market training. We'll do a specific training. We'll train until it's in their brain. Because the more that you learn, the more you earn. And our entire platform is here devoted to helping you make more money, be more profitable, help more homeowners at the point of sale, care more. All right, how to present options. Always present 2 to 3 structured options. Lowest monthly payment, a promo, or a standard. Best, better, good. Then ask, which particular option feels more comfortable for your budget? Present. Hey, now that we've presented, which particular option feels more comfortable for your budget? They got to answer you. It wasn't some like weird question. It's fair. You're going to buy from me. Here's best, better, good. Which particular option feels more comfortable with your budget? Not, "Hey, do you want financing?" That's cold. "Hey, do you want financing?" Oh my gosh. You said the F word. Don't say the F word. It's a much better way to roll into it. Smooth transitions, confident. Step 3, pre-frame credit with confidence. Peacock feathers should be coming out of your sales pros' back when they show up because they practice, and they practice. And they practice their scripts. And when you have your sales meetings during the week, you're digging into some stuff that is scripts that I've created for you, and you're practicing and you're role playing. We'll check options without impacting your credit score unless you choose to move forward, right? Like, let them know that offering financing isn't going to hurt their credit. Say it calmly, like it's routine, because it simply is. Confidence transfers if you hesitate, you're not confident, you apologize. So you run their credit and you didn't know that they had a 575. So obviously they don't qualify for a 6.90 or an 8.99 20 year. Maybe it's 14.99. Heck, maybe it's 18.99. Maybe it's 30%. I don't know. But don't apologize for the interest rate. Congratulate the approval. The customer already knows that they have challenged credit. They weren't expecting to get a 1.99. They were expecting to see if they got declined or approved. Celebrate that moment with them. Don't feel like you have to over explain why a lender approves or doesn't approve. Educate, but don't over explain it. Because if you do that, you could lose the sale. I can over explain things because I got 30 years in this industry. But don't let your sales reps go down a rabbit hole. They hesitate. Professional posture wins approvals each and every time. Step number 4, speed to need, speed to lead. Momentum closes deals. When I consult with contractors to build a consumer credit center on their website, it's never to push to a lender. It's to push to get somebody to fill out a form, apply now so the form comes to you, so you can make a humanistic call to them and say, hey, it's Chris with Chris's Roofing. We see that you're interested in financing. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your situation? Well, we've had 3 roofing companies out. Our roof didn't qualify for insurance. We ain't got any money, but we need to get this thing done. Great. We've got a consumer credit center. We can absolutely help you with that. Is 5 or 6 tonight a good time for me to come out and help you, determine which financing solution may fit your needs best? I don't want you to come out yet. I want to see if I'm approved for financing. Fantastic. I've got your information right here. I'm going to send you a link. I'll stay on the phone with you while you fill it out. That's how you take control. But you're still helping them. But you're not sending them to a lender and dry because you'll never have the data. Send it immediately. Help complete it. Get decision at the table or over the phone. No, hey, I'll email it later to you. Oh my goodness. They're Googling and going to the next contractor that says that they offer online estimates or financing. That's why you drive the lead to your front desk, and that front desk person is trained by Chris Scoville and all of our client success managers on what to say when the person says, I'm interested in your consumer credit center. I'm interested in the 12-month no interest. I'm interested in financing solutions. Can you help me? The emotional window, the sales close, when pain is fresh. When is pain the freshest? When you're at the point of sale, developing the rapport and the relationship on the demo or the inspection. When excitement is high because you're the solution provider and the husband and wife are there and you're providing all the solutions, so the emotions are high. When urgency is real. Our windows are so drafty, we have to get this fixed. Our energy costs are going out the window. We need to get new windows. They're telling you they're paying. The excitement is high to get them. The emergency is real. Dig into that and close on it. Think about your last big purchase. How were your emotions? Were you scared? I get scared. I'm also a big shopper. I'll shop around. Did you delay it because you were scared or you didn't have money? Think about it. Think about your last big purchase. Could financing have helped you make that thing? I don't know. I didn't know what your last big purchase was. None of my business. Did you have buyer's remorse after you bought it? Because you're like, oh my God, it was $25,000. I took $25,000 out of my retirement fund, or I took $25,000 out of my savings. I have $1,000 left to protect my family. What a scary, scary thing. You sell a roof, it's $17,000. Your customer has $20,000 in their savings account, and they don't know that you offer financing. And they give you $17,000 out of their savings account. You left them with $3,000. Guy's got 3 kids and a wife that doesn't work, and he's got $3,000 in his savings account to his name. Before, he had 20. You leave him with 3? What happens if he loses his job next month, right? Like, I'm telling you, there's an emotional aspect to selling that financing can help you make it so comfortable if you dig and you ask enough questions to your consumers enough that there might be pain in them releasing all of their money to you. You have to ask the questions. I had an emotional window. I like watches. I'm done buying watches. We were in Atlanta doing Top Rep or one of the shows, and we went into a watch store, and the watch that I dreamt about and wanted my entire life was there in the window, and it was available. My wife helped me make the buying decision. She justified it, and we financed it. Otherwise, I would have never bought the damn thing. That's just an experience that I went through. And my last big purchase was making an investment in a watch that I always wanted. Without my wife pushing me to finance it, I would have never bought it. So, like, I go through it too. I'm not just a trainer, like, I'm a human being. So, when you're making a sale, you have to take all this into consideration. There's an emotional aspect that your buyers are going through that you should tap into to help them. Yes, close the sale, but tap into the emotional side to actually help your homeowners get through that pain and the urgency. Okay? Framing the approval. Most reps mess this up. You're approved at 14.99%. Customer's like, what? Mortgage rates are 6.99% right now, right? Their associate, I saw Ford, that Ford has got a 1.9% 72-month term. Don't celebrate interest rates. Celebrate the approval. Great, we secured the option that keeps your monthly payment at $214 a month. So you can move forward with this home improvement comfortably and it meets the budget of what you told me your budget was in the beginning. Let's go. That's a hell of a lot better than celebrating interest rate. Payment first, rate second if necessary, or else you create your own damn objection. Shift to promo if you have to, or shift to a longer term. All this stuff is what we train you on. But oh, wait, whoa. Chris, what if they're declined? Well, run. Take your little sales tail, put it in between your legs, and leave. And never look back at the customer. Just go, run. I was trying to be sardonic. My humor doesn't work. I try. Don't run. Don't leave. Don't do that. Help. Help them. This is where amateurs fold and pros pivot. Because you have a multi-lending platform. You have super prime, prime, near prime, subprime, personal loans, secure loans, credit repair, and the deal desk to call at Improve-ify. You got a whole damn waterfall. Because at the end of the day, if they can't get approved, we get them into credit repair, we get their credit fixed, and they call us back in 5 months when they're ready to make application. Or they do a personal loan through their family or friend that loved them so much, and they take out the loan for them. Like, we've seen it all. But don't run. Be the solution provider. Alternative programs, shorter terms, add a co-borrower, adjust the structure of the deal. Call the damn deal desk and ask for help. Give them more options. We'll figure it out together. At the end of the day, they're either going to get approved or not. But if you've gone through all of the solutions that we have through the mobile app and the deal desk and your client success managers, you sure are going to shine over others. They're going to know that you cared enough to try to help them. Handle. We need to think about it. Bring it back to the payment. Totally fair. Is it the project itself, the dollar amount? We just want to make sure that the payment works for you. There's so many ways to handle the obstacle and objection of we need to think about it. Most hesitation is on affordability and uncertainty, by the way. Solve that. Handling, well, what's the rate? Rate matters, but what matters more is whether the payment fits your monthly plan. Recenter the decision around comfort and affordability. If stuck, move to promotional loan where there is no interest, or a longer term where the payment is lower. Also remind, no prepayment penalty. This is a great one. Make sure you explain to your customers, hey, look, some of our customers take out 20-year loans, 10 years, 15, 7 years, 30-year loans, and they just pay them off in a couple years. There's no prepayment penalty with any of the products that we offer through our Consumer Credit Center, i.e. Improve-ify. Most homeowners do pay their loans off before, like on a 10-year, most of them pay them off in 3 to 4. Because if they get a bonus, they pay it off. If they get tax money back from the government, if people still get tax money back, I don't know. They can pay it off. Or hey, if they win the lottery, they can pay it off. Or if they sell their house, they can pay it off with their proceeds. So there's so many ways to pay a loan back off before the end of the term. I've owned quite a few homes in my life. My average time of living in a home is like 3 years. I take out a 30-year mortgage because I can afford the monthly payment, but I only live in the homes for 3 years. What's wrong with me? It's just the way it is. Kitchen table, normalize financing, present structured payment options, pre-frame credit, apply immediately, frame approval around the payment, close assumptively. This becomes muscle memory. This is just the financing piece. You stick this into your sales process, winner, winner, chicken dinner. KPI accountability. If you're an owner and you're here, you should have, there's quite a few. I can't see it all on the screen. You should be tracking your metrics because data matters. It's the only way you can hold your team accountable. Percentage of proposals where financing was presented should be 100%. Percentage of proposals with financing percentage should be 100%. App submission rate, approval rate, close rate, finance versus cash rate, average finance ticket. Why? I'll tell you why. Zero cost averaging. If you close 100 deals in the year, 80 of them were on no dealer fee programs, 10 of them were on a promo that cost 4.25. And the rest were cash. I'm just making up numbers. Doesn't matter. You can literally run the data and go, oh, we can adjust our pricing. Matter of fact, we can bring our pricing down to a 3% margin instead of a 4.25 because such a small percentage are taking the promo compared to your fixed term with no dealer fee. That's why KPIs matter because it can affect your profitability and your margins exponentially. You got to pay attention to the data. The identity shift. Your average contractor, i.e., your competitors that are not on this call right now. Hey, do you want financing? Oh, they said the F word again. A Sales Pro 360 from Improvify. Hey, which particular option would work best for you and your wife? Would you prefer an 18-month, no interest, same as cash? Or a long-term monthly payment option with no prepay? Or matter of fact, this is a gorgeous home. You own it free and clear. Would you like to look at some of our secured solutions? We can compare all three of them right now so you can make a better buying decision. Big difference between do you want financing and what I just did with a quick presentation of the laminate. Who do you think your customers would, I don't know, trust more, build a better rapport, make a better buying decision with? I would say me, because I'm a pro. I got a consumer credit center. I've got solutions. I don't just bring up financing at the end. Wrap it up, Scoville. All right. You don't compete on price. You structure everything on affordability. This is how you will increase revenues, protect your margins, beat private equity, venture capital, and Blackstone. Become 5 Mile famous. Close confidently, lend different, be a differentiator, stand out in your marketplace, get more referrals, help with affordability, be the people at church that they talk about. Be the contractor that people go to church on Sunday and say, you got to meet Chris from Chris's Decks. We thought that we wanted X. We ended up with Z, and they made it affordable by doing Y. You want to be that contractor. All right? Fair enough. Excellent.